we do a show. Anyway, I want to thank everyone, all my guests, for tuning in to another. Thank everyone out there, definitely for supporting me. Yeah. This is the finale of season 2. Totally, I changed the way I do it. This is the 49th show. Right? 49th show.
I've been working all day. And I'm tired. And I don't want to talk. So I'm going to need you to grab me. Just throw me against that wall and ravish me. With firm hands and soft tongue, take over me. Demand total control. See, I've been managing this body all day. I've held intense emotions at bay, and right now I just want to lay here and receive you. Allow myself to be pleasured by you. Allow myself this sweet surrender to you. Can you? Will you? Can you handle this situation right now? I mean, can you increase your participation right now? Can you turn up my heat, maximize my anticipation right now, not in a few minutes, not later on in the day, not later on tonight. I mean, right now. You see, right now, this body is ripe. So pluck this fruit. Come on, take a bite. You have my permission to partake. Let my juices wet your face. Just be mindful, this ain't no game. Make sure your body can keep the promise your tongue just made. That tickled me, wait. As hungry as you speak. And if quench to your thirst is really what you seek. If you want me, you can have me. But only if you take me right now. That's our piece.
Oh, thank you.
So, I'm going to do this.
You representing up in here, I know that.
I'm only estrogen in this testosterone cesspool, so, you know, you got to put some fluff in here.
Yeah.
All right, so
Just like that.
we're going to do this. We're just going to go right into this. All right? I am slow molasses on buttermilk pancakes. Sunday mornings, warm and sweet, rich in tradition. I am hot grits with melted butter and salt. A pinch of pepper, no sugar. Never add sugar. Sweet ain't always called for. I am ginger tea, medicinal, balance, calming your spirit, soothing your soul. I am whiskey over ice, honey infused, goes down smooth, easy to swallow, leaves your head spinning. I am smoky, back of throat growl, rhythm set to drum beats, bass, and saxophone. I am ocean wave, easier to ride when you relax. Let me have you. I got you. I am uncomfortable truth. The gathering of the craving should not touch, or long for, or lust for, or desire. I am woman. Grown woman. Knowing. My woman colors outside the lines, breaks past the cast life wants to pour me into, and I am perfect for you. And you are more than my soulmate. You are my full plate. With you, I am never left hungry. You are wall. When back is up against my one phone call, my break glass in case, my net when I fall, my bootstrap, the napkin in my lap, you clean up my messy. You are bald head, unshaven face, easy to grip and easy, something to hold on to. We are twin flame, agreements made many lifetimes ago. We rode onto this galaxy on the stardust that burst out of this sun.
I'm like, wow.
It's a whole hush in the crowd. This is a poem called Out Here in the Wilderness. My poem, Free Thinker, rebuttal poems.
You gonna drop drawers with that poem?
No, I can't come out. Stand back 200 feet, son. Windshields can't save you. My words hit harder than Santa Ana winds. The earth been like earthquakes, waking you from your slumber. Lumber is what I'm carrying out here in the wilderness. Timber! Life wants to swallow you, but it doesn't have any good intentions like newborn mamas. It wants to pacify your movement. It wants to match your outfit with its purse, bung you up with its accessories, but you can't live like that. You gotta bust out, break out like a 3-year-old with new legs. You gotta move, run hard, run fast, past the lumbering giants, past the interference of obstacles, past the thought of not enough. Timber! You gotta do what I witnessed in Solvang. Little Tommy jumps off a curb, almost gets hit by a teenager on a bike. Mama says, boy, you can't do that. You can't do that. And he turns to his mom and says, I gotta jump. I swear, I gotta jump. It was unexpected like Guillermo del Toro's Cronus, and it was just there. It just sat there, gold in your hands, opportunity, you not knowing what to do with it. And opportunity is missed by most because it's dressed in overalls and looks like work. Thomas Edison, this is medicine for your ailing spirit. Timber! You want a fair shake in this world, you got to take in this world. Develop all 3 eyes to triple beam in this world. Develop that box cutter dream in this world. The packaging is scared of you. The blade is held tight inside your belly in the shape of a lightning bolt. Nowhere near the edge of sight. You got to push forth through the plastic walls, through the paperboard label into the daylight with the vampires of this world. Burn, burn, burn in your sunlight. Don't shake your head, no. You know I'm right. The sheer thought of this is Wordsworth. Now fan it, baby, fan it. Can't can it because it's fresh. Out from the underground like beats. Nourishing your life force, thumping with your life force. Outward like Dre's beats. Into back alley whispers. Stop thinking of suicide because God made assholes too, and they don't think of suicide. This is a love letter to you, drenched in truth. You may be always outnumbered and always outgunned, but you ain't never, never, never alone out here in the wilderness. Timber!
Yeah, yeah. Eternal Mind. What am I on IG? Mhotep 7, that's EMHOTEP7. Or I am Eternal Mind. Either one. Yeah, let's go. Let's see how we gonna do this. Archaic inner voices revive ancestral conversations. I was told describe. Architectural journeys preserved in sacred geometry. Footprints, pyramids, circular ceremonies, ritualed in the vibration of vocals. My rites of passage, grounded attraction, dark energy, eternal mind be expansive, dark matter. We be the mass that take up space. The answers held in the manuscripts, the scientists attempt to locate. The cipher rearranged debate, I was told. Unearth the verse, verses surround sound. Sound is warriors birth. The elder said breathe. Vibrate the word, anti-gravity, the speech, the archaeology, the phonetic acoustic energy chanting in me, through me. DNA coded language, melanin the key, organic dark carbon pigment, the chemical element, lexicon, the ability mysteriously do extraordinary things like moonbeam, Tahuti's winged staff, double helix serpent supreme math. Scribe this, recorded in Imhotep's papyrus. Read this, teach this, the study of Africa's biomedical science. The chemistry, medicine, the tip of my spear, sincere, supreme delivery, rebirth the seed to be free, so this spoken language can bleed. The vitality of our ancestors reach the alchemy, the elders teach the equation that levitate the actuality of our being. Navigate this social science with the wisdom of my third eye. Freedom. Peace.
Yeah, yeah. All right. Eternal Mind, y'all.
New shirt. Maestro Gaming. Catch me on Instagram, KingTrade_Maestro. I'm gonna. This isn't a disclaimer, but I'm going to start with this one because I want to pay tribute to my grandmother who passed away. And the first poem that I wrote was about her birthday. So I wrote this one day for her. So here we go. I looked at the clock today at 1:26 and decided to write this to you after being presented with many options. An audition, 11:15 a.m. to the Valley, 25 minutes to walk back to parking, get on the 134 back east to where you settled by hospital where you birthed 4 children, 1940s, one being my mother. And I think back on everything you gave me, afternoons climbing loquat trees in your backyard, small dogs licking my ankles, food wrapped in napkins, wrapped in love, but your time was earlier. Chavez, Ravine, Pachuco, Zoot Suits, big Catholic cross on your neck. An LA girl of first generation, old generation, out of New Mexico when it was not even the US, old land. Before this, before everything, before us, feeling proud, feeling as American as you could, stripping things away to be post-war willing, promised dreams and all too ready to collect, to conquer, to live. You gave me everything. You gave me time. You gave me stories. You gave me refuge. I wrote my first poem to you. I would be in daycare center, 7 years old, and when kids held races, I had a secret weapon. I would think of you and I would run faster than all of them. I would run faster than I knew how. Mom told me you kept trying to breathe. You fought for 97 years. Later still, you fought with jokes and quick wit. You fought with brandy in a glass. You fought with all your kids. Don't take my home. You fought through stories and pictures. You fought with curses and pride. You fought with beautiful eyes that winked at me, lips that touched my forehead, and where we came from, and at the same time, where we want to go. I went to the old house. A woman came out angry. Why are you taking pictures? She didn't believe me. Well, I've lived here all my life, and I don't remember the Sandoval family. You fought 30 years after Grandpa and 33 years after your own mother. I wrote my very first poem for you because I knew I could run faster back into old times, back into our family, and into your arms. Beatrice Sandoval, we love you.
Yeah. Let's go. All right, let's go.
How to succeed in America. Help me, I'm trying to succeed in America, owning nothing in this stolen utopia where corporations collect like mafia and the American dream bring insomnia. Help me, I'm trying to succeed in America, earning only what I need in America. No scheme to my grind in America. 9 to 5, get in line in America. 37th and World Health Carica, drawing youth to arms out of rural area, feeding success stories and national hysterias. Candidates keep interest nefarious. Help me, I'm trying to succeed and make it. Put food on plate, maybe steak Angus. Pushing $5 gallons and need maintenance. You'll learn once you get out there looking for placement. School debt break you down in several large payments. Big farm eat well off your ailments. People forget they aren't natives in America. Want to act as if claimants in America. But that's what happens when you stay in America. Asking yourself, who are they in America? Generations tolerated and made slavish. Undignified and circumvented through labors, with weekends for birthdays and vacations, retire with no way to keep saving. First come, first deserve in America. The system makes sick and outrageous. Institutions do the most looting in America. Food and drug goons to schools keep them aiming. Business is break patrons for wages in America. Take a home, don't complain in America. Veterans defend the right to die waiting in America, while we pat our back saying great things in America. Police kill like some ill initiation, then take paid leave during investigation. Lower socio engagements and vagrants, squeeze till men can't breathe and fall to pavement. People die ugly with no names in America. Bankers take first and step with quick cadence. Republicans save a system to slave favorites, but that's the way it is in America. Caught up in tax slave US made Vegas, eyes down afraid of our own faces, cause the dollar you have the next man man may take it. Help me, I'm trying to succeed in America. Land of Monsanto probate, overinflated copays, cowboy Congress mulling over the old days, keep foreign policy opaque in America. Help me, I can no longer breathe in this America. I can no longer breathe in this America.
Yeah. I realize how people might be taller than you a little bit, but it's all good. All right. My name's Sewell. I'm the co-host. I'm a lot of things, but tonight I'm just gonna be a spoken word artist. He said he got no time to talk. Stomach doing all the crying. Hunger pains, first degree assault. If he don't eat, he'll die trying. Hands stretched out like communion, waiting for angel to answer his prayers. From his mouth to God's ears ask, which passerby will be his good Samaritan? They whisk by, walk by him, look at him like another brick in the wall. The dirt that it took to make the concrete. What they see is street. Debris blowing on sidewalk. The stale smell of piss and sweat. Pavement cracks deep. But beneath the layers of old newspapers and plastic bottles is a man who's forgotten to speak to the world because his reflections pass him by every day without saying a word. Converses with self, since he's the only one that will respond. As change jingles in old styrofoam cup, a reminder to those around that he still exists. Next to him, a sign that says, we'll work for food. What it really reads, I am human. Wears vagabond like a shield of honor. No movie can replicate the horrors that he sees. Comrades become martyrs for the slaughter from starvation and disease. Conquers these one day at a time. Hope resurrected, even when death seems like the better option. While sitting on park bench, watching pigeons being fed bread, would trade places in a heartbeat. At least then he could fly away. Build nest on top of tree, away from retracted eyes that stare at his home on corner in urban jungle sprawled. But he finds a way. Wipes cold away from eye with uncleansed hand, heart opulent, reflects clear view into a future unknown.
Yeah.
All right. Real quick, just before I got here, getting off the freeway, and in LA, it has the largest homeless population in the United States, period. And a lot of times you'll see people on the freeway, right where you get off, asking for change. So today, when I got off the freeway, I was like, I didn't have any change. And I told the brother, I said, brother, I don't have any change, but I can give you some love. So I'm gonna let you know, I'm gonna send you some love. And he was really receptive of that, thankful of it, you know. So I'm not looking for anything from that. It was an opportunity to give back. Sometimes giving back doesn't mean monetary, doesn't mean it's giving back as a person. So anyways, I want you to imagine that every day you're despised, ostracized for the color of your skin, texture of your hair, shape of your eyes. Reprise a role based on lies, no control of the narrative. Your killers, job takers, rapists, savages, drug dealers pushing keys and packages to innocent kids, no morality, break up marriages, no respect for where you live, still speak your native languages. You should be speaking American, but you're receiving welfare free passes, labeled a bunch of ghetto asses, project roaches, bueno noches to the one who dies the fastest from gang violence or not being able to afford dialysis. High school dropout, teen pregnancy are common practices by these Judases. A cesspool for AIDS, herpes, countless other viruses. Communists, terrorists, liberals want to strip America of its constitutional privileges. Told to go back to your uncivilized tribes and villages. On both continents, opportunities limited. Only given a month to be proud of your heritage. The other 11 assimilate or face the hate to suffer the same fate, to get shot on purpose by mistake in front of televised witnesses. Your rags won't go to riches. Can't afford to be happy or mad. Therefore burnt at both end of your britches. Forced to accept the life you have, eat of ambition itches. Ancestors bred like stags, survival of the fittest. Told to be glad that you're here, be silent, go on about your business. While each day you could be the victim of a deadly attack. This is the label placed on your back, guilty and suspicious. Fed for not having a guilt-riddled conscience, but the thought of you having one makes you into this malicious seditious creature who only wishes for revenge, but it seems like their shot never misses. Any day could be your end. However, the edifices of these vindictive bitches already cut to leave them all in stitches, telling of themselves snitches, want your labor, provide you subpar conditions, use you, ship you out, bringing someone else like you, recycle this cycle vicious. They swear on the Bible blasphemous, contradictive, that lies addictive, set like a sedative until they swim with the fishes.
Peace, peace, fam.
Peace, peace.
Yes, yeah.
Give all honor and glory to the Most High. Just a quick honor and tribute to the Queen of Soul, Miss Aretha Franklin.
All right.
A is for amazing. That word, there's no other word to describe it. R is for respect, which she commanded and received throughout the world. E is for extraordinary, the heights that she soared from small to large in this life. H is for heavens. Only a voice like that could have been blessed by. A is for always, for we will never forget you, Queen Aretha, always in our hearts, minds, and spirit and soul. All hail the Queen. Long live Queen Aretha.
Yeah.
Protective energy swirls around body. Warrior of fragile heart stays on guard. Mine saw his and smiled. He was familiar. Felt like home in his presence. It happened. Guard came down. Relax. Connection was made. No pressure. No measure of time we took. Whatever time was needed. Minutes became hours. Then days. Then weeks. He be alpha. I be beta. We made sense. Shared conversation. Yearned for shared space. He rocked locks. A gap tooth smile and this brown sugar skin. A soft-spoken king. I knew right then. I heard lifetimes in his voice. His laughter matched my heart. Light, breezy. We had that moment, and I knew. Bra and panties match. Yeah, I knew. I was going to give him some before the end of our first date. I mean, he had big feet and strong hands. Yeah, I looked. Wine flowed and lips locked. Tongues danced and bodies, well, bodies do what bodies do. And then it happened. My vocal jubilation caught him off guard, but not off rhythm. Deep-throated moans encouraged his squeeze. He had this hump in his back, sweat on his brow, and that smile. My fingers, they played his vertebrae like piano keys. It's music, my favorite song. And he played that shit all night. And so we laughed. We rested, we laughed, we talked, we played, and yes, by the break of dawn, we'd done it all over again. Lust. And that's too easy a dismissal. This bond, it's tighter than the skin. And we had that moment, but in truth, That moment may never happen again, but at the moment it happened, we were both all in at that moment when that happened.
Big feet up in the house, you know what I'm saying? Don't be coming to the jam with no small feet. You won't get your spine played like piano. Co-hosting right now.
I hope y'all enjoying this Cypher, y'all. This is the second annual Poetry Cypher on Karima Show and Tell. Like I told y'all, this is a live show. It's a real live show.
The last one was like, wow. I was like,
as you're refreshing your drink, weed could only keep me diluted and assimilated, too massive to be locked down. And I just found out now the worst thing in life is not death. It is screaming out your name and not being heard. What's the word? Freedom for your mama. Freedom for your brother. Freedom for your sister. But no freedom for me. As search continues, shorties holler who got game, only pursuing those who gleam green. She said she was looking for money, so I told her I was looking for ass. Trying to sound crass, I thought a better question would be who got God. Life was hard. Mama, I'm not happy here. Which way is home? Not here, not now, but for right now, I'm gonna need a hope to hold on, at least a hug to hold on. And I've lost so much that they see me as heartless, wanting to depart from this, because sometimes on River Styx, the surface tension can turn artless. When I come back, hope to come back in a highlight and a blue light poem. And as you're refreshing your drink, I hope to speak some truth and not no hustle. Some truth and not no hustle. The only real revolution is the fight within. But to me, my soldiers seem to be marching too slowly. Lowly is my compassion dealing with people of this world. So I apologize to me, my God, and you. Because sometimes God brothers act like the foolish when they take kindness for weakness. Sweetness would be if the Million Man March was every day. The queen for me was beside me and I wasn't labeled a black Haitian. Because I ain't from here. Too near to drown the well to hear you call for more confusion, as many only trust, only lust. And as you're refreshing your drink, had to get busy living or get busy dying.
Alright. Better get busy living. Okay, Eternal coming back up to the mic. Drinking that green juice.
Green juice. It's Incredible Hulk juice.
Drinking that Avengers 4. Bringing your peoples back from Thanos juice.
Let's go.
Let's go.
We belly big, but we still hungry. Hypertension. High fructose babies. Corn syrup still dripping from our breaths, predicting unpredictable behaviors that once slept in secret labs now known as projects. Sold the prospects. Trying to feed empty bellies with government dollars and ghetto cents. Makes no sense. Unless you calculate the average rate by the average weight that the average weighs. Now the average sick by the average disease gives you an idea the average death rate. Food pain the USDA helps regulate. Swimming in Scrooge McDuck money from food pains we accumulate. The aggressive street pains we demonstrate. When we kill ourselves, they can't be blamed. It's like we being fed to eat our fate. Now how much sense does it make? Not bacon bits the whole pig. Big bank be at stake, not time served the whole bid. They like, yeah, up your weight. Better yet, enjoy the high blood pressure and stroke upon your plate. Tired weight got the itis. From carrying slaughtered souls in the pits of our stomachs, we diabetes state. This ease from disease, I destruction never linked to food substances in we, growing deep within we. Our stomachs serve as cemeteries, flame broiled. Our talk, Big Mac. Our walk, IHOP stack. Don't ever say animal worship is taboo in most practice worshiping acts. Cannibalistic behaviors we internally script and act. What happens when foreign substances are made to attack? Unprepared immune systems collapse. A taste of ignorance got us hungry for flesh, hungry for vengeance and hungry to test. Dehydrated souls we thirst to put the heat to the flesh. Jungle concrete mentality that rip through the vest, open the chest. By any means addicted fiends fiend to be fed. Street appetite beast for the bread. unaware of the animal behavior we see, unaware of the animal behavior we be, unaware of the animal behavior we eat. So yo, how was off guidance in a glass of vegetable juice? Told to help the green pigmentation converse with light like sun and melanin do. Photosynthesis and watch life give birth to truth. Similar to fresh wisdom fertilizing the youth. Instead of deadly smiles dressed in yellow clothes and red clown shoes. Spoken word says stick to the root. Carefully plant poetic seeds, nurture and bear the fruit. Detox. Remove the bowel that moves you. Free you from the bowel your mouth moves to. Colonic you so you can stop being an ass. Yes. Simply cleanse you. Whispering in eardrums. Help me. Help you. Help you. Space.
Yeah. Out the ass, son. That green juice. Nah, he spit it, player. Ty, we go hard up in here. Rips!
What's up, man?
What's up, brother?
I ain't been in this space in a while, man. It's really electrifying.
Introduce yourself.
So my name is Rips, man. RHIPS, acronym Resting Humbly in Poetry and Song. I know these cats for, man, like a decade now. And I don't even want to date myself, man.
Original street poet over here.
Wow. Man,
got a group over here.
Yeah, you're right.
I'm right.
I'm one of the inner city dwellers.
Yeah.
So that's right.
I'm the co-host. I get to put you on blast.
That's right. See, I didn't even know all this, man. So congratulations to me. Moving on up. Moving on up, all right?
And he's graphic designer. We gonna spit.
I'm here for poetry, but holler at me offline for that graphic design.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like graphic design websites, holler. Shameless plug right there.
It was assisted.
Right? Alright, here goes. Where I'm from, we turn crumbs into full course meals. In overcrowded houses, find room in a chair or a corner to sleep. Survive the night by cuddling with pain, attempting to exterminate the love like lightning rods coursing through our veins. Closed eyelids become movie screens where dreams exclaim, we are the descendants of diehards, common cause kamikazes, courageously confronting fear, cruising the block in unmarked crown victorious, incessantly searching for the suspect that looks like me. Freeze! Put your hands up, like we're back to holding up half the sky. Where I'm from, you will only find rainbow warriors painting resilient, brilliant seeds into every crack in concrete in plain sight. Silence is not an option. Altars on street corners keep the voice of our dead friends and family members in the conversation. And they probably would say what they died over wasn't worth the life they wish for today. Where I'm from, a name change doesn't bring change or make anything go away. It's just an expensive escape with poor taste. Then, South Central Los Angeles. Now, South LA. As if suddenly, these streets have never been uninvitedly touched. As if walls and bullet holes are no longer paired like cakes and candles. As if PTSD, fast food death, obesity, diabetes, depression, addiction, poverty were no longer rampant, and foreclosure doesn't have families retrofitting homes into forts, fighting off banks to hold on to crumbs of that American pie. Where I'm from, when we cry, our tears water the soil that know droughts like food deserts know the hunger pangs for something organic that exists only inconveniently 15 miles away. Yet we feast, we love, we fight, we hug, we forgive, and sink our taproot and multiply. Where I'm from, we ride wind currents to bring life back into barren landscapes. In vacant lots we gather. We are the rise of the dandelions, and we cannot be exterminated.
Alright. Yeah. Rips. Come in and rip it, brethren. Alright.
So we're going to go to break, and then we're going to come back to the part 2 of the Poetry Cypher, y'all. So we're going to do a music break for maybe 6 minutes, and then we're going to come back. I reset the batteries and everything, and we're going to get it in. Okay?